to our drive to land between the lakes of Kentucky. I just wanted to hold you here for a few minutes to talk to you about the happenings today. We're going to dive into an interesting topic, the role of film in wildlife photography. In this digital age where technology keeps evolving, does film still hold its ground? Let's find out. As I give you a taste of both worlds, let's acknowledge that the answer may seem obvious. With the convenience and advancements of digital photography, it's easy to assume that film has become obsolete in this particular field. But is there a chance that the aesthetic of film still has a place? In this video, I want to give you a raw and unfiltered look into the effort and dedication required to capture those incredible wildlife shots. Shots that often go unnoticed or are quickly scrolled past on social media. No help to algorithms. Whether you're shooting with film or digital, the process remains the same. Wildlife photography is not just about the final image, it's about the journey, the patience, and the connection with nature. It's about immersing ourselves in the environment and capturing those authentic moments. Although digital technology has undoubtedly revolutionized the field, let's see if film still holds its allure. So sit back, relax, grab a cup of coffee, and get ready to witness the true essence of wildlife photography. Whether you're a film enthusiast or a digital devotee, I hope this video will spark a new appreciation for the art and craft of capturing wildlife. So the spot on the lake I'm going to, I came out a couple days prior to scout out, and it seems super promising. Saw a lot of bird and waterfowl activity. So the plan is to go out there, get set up as quick as possible, shoot all of this evening, get back to the truck at sundown, cook dinner, have a fire, and do a little truck camping. Wake up the next morning, do it all over again. Let's see what we can find out here. pack is grossly heavy. First things first, got my whoopee. Never leave home without it. Little poncho liner. I'm trying to move quick here. Settle in. Drone. Nikon F5 camera body. We're gonna shoot a little film today. Surprise! Some Fujifilm 400. Throw all that in there. And when it starts getting darker, we're gonna go to the Olympus OM1 with the 300mm f4, which is 600mm equivalent. But also have the 1.4 teleconverter on there, so quite a bit of reach. I think it's about 840mm. Hopefully get some good portraits today. And then I think the full contents of my bag is right here. Some 90s technology here. We're gonna see what it can do. And this here is a Nikon ED AFI Nikkor 600mm f4 Delta. This thing is a heavy lens. I believe it's about 13 pounds, and with the camera body, we're talking about a 16-pound setup here. It's just a monstrosity to shoot. I don't know how people did it back in the day, but they did. So we're going to honor them today by trying to shoot some film. And we got some digital, so I'm going to start early with film and get set up here. Just looks like the hood. I didn't end up finishing this roll of film this evening, so what I did was I found a little wooded area back behind my house and shot some birds, which I also included in the pictures I'm going to show here. So let's see what this 90s film technology can do. Yep, so got here pretty late. Abandoned my tent and gonna sleep in the back of my truck with an air mattress. Yeah. But I saw down the trail here there is a little fire pit and picnic table. So I'm gonna take my stuff down there, get a little fire going, cook some steaks and a potato. Maybe watch a little football, relax for the night, and wake up tomorrow morning early, get back out there, see if we can get some pictures. What a fantastic evening of shooting. I couldn't have asked for any better than that, especially with a film camera. That belted kingfisher, the female, she stayed perched for, gosh, probably a good 10, 15 minutes without moving. And I think I smoked about 20 exposures out of the 36 on that roll of film just on her. And had some wood ducks and grebe, and that was about it. Late into the blue hour, had a couple otters swim by, but there wasn't a chance in hell I was going to be able to shoot them. It was too dark. I would have been shooting at 1/25th of a second or something to even attempt that while they're moving. Not going to happen. Didn't waste the film. And I think I did bust out my digital camera for a little bit, but everything just kind of died off. I packed it up and grabbed my headlamp. Headlamp would not work. Not sure what was going on with it. So I just hightailed it out of there and probably hiked a good mile in the dark to get back to my truck. For the camping portion, basically I was just flying by the seat of my pants. I brought a tent. I wasn't sure if I was going to camp out there where I was going to be shooting so I could just wake up in the morning and be there, or if I'd be, truck camping. But with these short winter days, I had no choice. I got out there late and, got back late. So just kind of blew up my air mattress, made myself a little bed. I got my little tunnel cover I can pull over if it starts raining throughout the evening. And now I'm just going to get a fire going, cook dinner, sip on a little whiskey. And if you hear a racket in the background, that's my Buffalo Bills game. I try and stay away from devices when I'm out in nature, but I will watch the Bills game no matter where I'm at, if I can. All right, for having an air mattress, it ended up being a pretty rough and interesting night all at the same time. Air mattress went flat, and it got down to damn near freezing in the middle of the night, which, with all that air underneath me, it just held a bunch of cold air against the bottom half of my body. So it was pretty darn cold throughout the night. Then towards the early morning, it started raining, and I was half asleep. I grabbed the slide, the tunnel cover, and yanked it shut, and I just hear a click, and I'm laying there and going, I don't know if I can unlock this from the inside. I'm not even sure. I've never had this happen before, and just ended up falling back asleep and figured I'll deal with it once I wake up. So I got up, looked up. There was enough light to see the rods that lock the cover, and I was able to just manually turn them with both hands and pop it open, climb out of there, which was a little bit of a scare. It was like laying in a coffin in that thing. So all's good, and just gonna get my coffee on and get back out there. And this morning will be all digital. I'm leaving the film camera in the car. Just gonna rock the OM system OM1. Hey, thanks for coming along with me if you made it this far. I know my video is kind of long-winded. I want to keep it that way. I really like to show the adventure part, the camping, the hiking, the gear setup, what it takes for any wildlife photographer to make any kind of wildlife photograph or video. So just my style. It's too much, if you ask me, there's too much tech talk and gear talk on YouTube. Not enough shooty, less talky. And so I hope to just kind of bring you on my adventures, and I hope you enjoyed it. It takes a lot of work. This will be my first video, and I put myself to the challenge, not only doing the video, but shooting film along the way, which was it was a struggle. But that's the other thing I just kind of wanted to discuss with you. Just want to go over the steps for that, and we'll wrap this thing up. So with the film, it's obvious. It's a joke. I mean, film can't compete with the digital platform. It just, in wildlife, that is. I mean, film has its place in street photography, landscape, very usable and very cool medium. But with wildlife, man, just can't compete. Start off with camera problems. Obviously, you can't see if you're screwing up until you get your film back a week later. So even when I was shooting, I was struggling to use the focus lock. I would find the subject, lock the focus, recompose, holding the focus lock, and then for some reason it would let go of the subject. And so, as you notice from all my pictures, that most of the subject are pow, smack dab in the center. Whatever, don't care enough. But it is what it is. I think maybe it was just kind of a reach for my thumb, and I think I just wasn't like holding that focus lock or pressing it down hard enough. I don't know. In the excitement of the moment, who knows what the hell I was doing wrong, but maybe I don't know my gear well enough, so might have to get in the manual and check it out. But so yeah, so I had a little issue out there with focusing. Then got home, went to process the film. I processed all my own C41 film, and I was suspicious of my chemicals. They were getting kind of old. I think they were going on like 6 months, and I just had a feeling, and I'm glad I went with my gut, because I processed a roll before this one, before the one you seen, and it came out blank, nil, nothing. So I realized the chemicals were bad, and I think the chemicals are only supposed to last for like 22 rolls in 3 months or something like that. So I was pushing it to begin with, and so I ended up just packing the roll up, mailing it off to Boutique Film Lab down in Nashville. They processed it for me. It took about a week and a half. Got it back. From there, cut up the negatives, put them in a tray, scan on my Epson VA50 into the computer, and then I did some post-processing on Lightroom Classic, which I don't care if you're a film purist. Ooh. I process my stuff, whether it's film, digital, don't care. It's my work, it's my name, it's my art. I'm going to make it and present it the way I want to present it. So I just did simple adjustments, your lights, shadows, kind of smooth out the backgrounds. The texture slider did have some weird artifacts in the backgrounds of some of the pictures, but whatever. It just adds to the film aesthetic, I guess. But yeah, there's that. There were some pictures that were really grainy. I mean, boy, they were dirty grain. Whew. And I think it was just because the subject were way out there. They were further, and you kind of get the same effect in digital. You kind of lose that sharpness in your picture, even in digital, when your subject's just too far. So I think that was the case with a few of those. I think you kind of seen in the video with the woodland duck and the grebe. Very grainy. So that was that. And got them processed, got them put on the video for you. And then the gear itself, like I said, it was just heavy. It's bulky to carry around. I give props to our past photographers, because, man, to deal with that crap every day for any kind of sporting event or wildlife shoot, boy, I respect you, because it's some heavy stuff, man. So, and that's it. Like I said, I'm going to try and do these videos once a month. If you enjoyed it, if you like it, please let me know. And if you didn't, let me know too. Tell me what I can change. I'm not a videographer. I just kind of do the best I can with what I have. And please show your support, and I'll keep them coming. And until next time, see ya.